Kwatagana ku Enguzi is also another interesting debate. Era twesekeredde nnyo ng'eggwanga, sijaga nti mbasekeredde nnyo kubanga nange mwendi. Twesekeredde nnyo ng'eggwanga olw'ensonga nti ensonga ekwatagana n'Enguzi erina 3-pronged form etambula etya. Omukulembeze w'eggwanga agamba nti tubamanyi tubakwate n'aluma waggulu ne wansi, era buli yatwala amabaati mu bugenderevu oyo ye asibire luzira. Naye wabanga yagatwala nga teyagenderera oyo tuyinza omutunulako mu ngeri endala. Naye olwanyisa Enguzi mu mateeka theft erina kye bayita ingredients. Ingredient esooka bayita asportation, nti ekintu kivudde wano kizze wali. Ingredient ey'okubiri egamba akirina possession. Eyokusatu without the intention to return, saalina kigendera kukizza kyekyali kyakweyazika. Kati intention eyo nkulu, mentally ya nkulu, kubanga wonyonyola ekintu ekyo olina okitegeera nti omuntu afunye amabaati gano yali akimanyi nti bamuwa birthday gift, bamuwa kintu kumwebaza kuyita kalulu, gwe tobuuzaako kyowaayo mpadde amabaati gino ebisatu ate nga wagasayiningira, ate nga gy'ogasayiningira omanyiiyo, ate nga abantu about 20 people who are members of the executive ba ministers be baganyira mu kintu kino. Kati osobola okunimba nti mulimu ababbi ennyo ne munama abatagendera kubba. Mwenna muli babbi gemazima, all of you are thieves. Let's use the right word. So if we are fighting corruption, it should start with the fountain of honor himself. Nti nyimiridde nsalewo ekyali Tanzania mwakiraba waliwo ministers babiri abagobebwa completely because they were caught under corruption. President Natula Gama Bajeko, they are no longer there. So abalala, instead of returning iron sheets, including the honorable speaker, one day government, I'm resigning on the basis of this because I've fallen short of the standard. Kubulira amazima. Nemu government akati nze ngenda gazaayo, mulala gaba sijja gazaayo, nagakozesa nagawagundi kanzeyo cash. All of you are under one blanket of thieves. Tukirize tugaane. Number two, His Excellency knows very well nti singa abamanyi nti ekintu kikoleddwa ate si gwe gusoose babye ssente za Uganda you know that mu bintu ebikwatagana ne Gavi Funds, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu wealth creation, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu COVID, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu HIV AIDS, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu NSSF, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu junk helicopters, mu bintu ebikwatagana mu tents, you know, all those funny things that have been happening over a period of time. I think it's times, and there was a challenge in any need of Gwanga. The president has to start to sit on himself and say, you know what, let me take the bull by its horns. So let the law do what? Exonerate you. Because we can assume between a presumption of innocence. Katugame, they are innocent until proved guilty. But you see, Chengambe 3-pronged argument here. Obviously, what would you want? Even before the IGG finishes investigation, and Parliament, before Parliament also does their own investigations, there is another parallel entity called the State House that is also doing the investigation. Eringa government owaye bagenda tukwata naye kati gwe sindika yemba mwangu zirumerume mangu zino zikwate sule chobola nti abantu abasinga okukwatibwa kati. There can actually be people who have been sacrificed at the expense of the bigger entity. The Honorable Chitui, or even Ugolobi, the Honorable Ugolobi, could be sacrifices of people ngaga masoko beka omuliro kole butya gukegarako. Ate obuzibu bw'amabaati nti gakubakeerere. Kati wabba tobye essubi lyote likubakeerere naye keerere gy'okoba okupangulinga kalipange nga lyogera keerere. That's the problem. So the issue of corruption has to be fought with, first of all, the will, the desire, the intention, but also live it. Don't simply say it. Vayo gambe, this is a bad thing, I will not associate myself with it.
Council, abantu adebe bagamba Enguzi osanga ina wetuse tewali kyoga tiziro kyagenda maaso.
Ideology nga bwe nkugambye bwembanga mukyalina paramilitary institutions ngezo ezigamba nti we are sanctioned to fight corruption by virtue of the president's word, as opposed to designated bodies like the IGG or even parliamentary committees that have been set up. The issue of corruption is still a problem in this country. I'll give you an example. Waliwo IGG agenda in a certain camp of Ojukira, ngakola investigation. bodyguards oba security agents ne bamuziyiza okuyingira. If you remember what happened, the very people abamuziyiza were given medals of what? Of honor, the highest citizenship or whatever medals in the country. Nga baba celebrating it. Mwaganye an investigation of a statutory body. How can you tell me that that is fighting corruption? Why are we deceiving ourselves? Rachit Werimba. There's an argument that Uganda is almost 1.5 times, you know, Kenya perhaps is almost 1.5 times bigger than Uganda. Tanzania is probably 3. Uganda is 3 times almost smaller than Tanzania. But Tanzania has a cabinet of about 30 to 35. Kenya has about 20 to 25. Meaning we have 80. Chinana. Then we have people who are doing RDCs, presidential advisors, and blah, blah, blah. Yet our economy is much weaker than all of those. How are you going to fight corruption? You end up actually finding that the bigger chunk of money, State House in itself as an entity has about 90 billion shillings that it gets, you know, as compared to other vital institutions like health. Kati ogena no chuno gamba na how are you going to fight corruption? Because at the root of it, corruption, it appears is something that Ugandans have learned to suckle at birth. So for you to say that you're going to fight corruption is a very big problem. Sekubyenyo basajja tebanonye.